Hey there, and welcome to the All Things Are Possible Teacher Podcast, Microschool and Homeschooling Business Series. Whether you're a teacher or homeschooling parent thinking about starting your own microschool or homeschooling business, or you've already launched your program and you're looking for extra strategies to grow your dream school, you're in the right place. Together, let's reimagine school, step out in faith, and give children an education they love and so deserve. Because families all over the world or in your community need you. I'm Desiree McGee-Greene, kindergarten through 8th grade literacy coach, homeschool mama, and microschool builder. I'm here to empower you to dream big, do what you love, wholeheartedly serve families and children, and live a life on your own terms. In this Microschool and Homeschooling Business podcast series, I'm excited to share actionable strategies to help you start your dream school or program, one that is fulfilling, profitable, and full of fun. We believe here that all things are possible, so grab your favorite notebook and pen and let's get ready to dream big because it's time to get started. So what is a microschool? Well, in recent years, the traditional model of education has been challenged by various alternatives. One such intriguing development is the rise of microschools. But what exactly is a microschool and why are they gaining traction? Well, let's dive in. So first, we need to understand a little bit more about microschools and the future of personalized education. The word microschool is used to describe a unique learning setup and are the result of rethinking the traditional educational model to better prepare children for the future. It's where homeschooling and private school collide for a rich and authentic experience. A microschool is a small, often independently run educational setting that provides a more personalized and flexible approach to learning than traditional schools. They are small, private institutions where students are empowered to personalize their own educations and are held accountable for their own progress. Typically, microschools consist of a small number of students, often ranging as few as 5 to as many as 15 or so. These small class sizes allow for more individualized instruction and often a more flexible curriculum. Microschools offer closer adult-child relationships in which teachers serve as facilitators of student-led learning, not just deliverers of content. Learners are given the parameters to pursue a rich and authentic way of learning and serving others. These are all reasons why I love microschools. Now let's talk about some key features of microschools so that you can really see the difference between a microschool and a traditional school. I got 10 key features for you, so I hope you got your notebook and pen ready, and here we go. Feature number 1, small class sizes. The intimate class sizes are perhaps the most defining feature. This facilitates individualized attention, hands-on activities, and fosters closer teacher-student relationships. Feature number 2, a flexible curriculum. Each student is unique, and many microschools embrace this by tailoring their curriculum to suit individual needs and passions. This flexibility allows for a more holistic approach to education, focusing on cultivating a love for learning. Feature number 3 are innovative approaches. Microschools are unburdened by larger institutional frameworks, so they can serve as incubators for innovative teaching methods, whether it's integrating technology in meaningful ways or adopting fresh new teaching strategies. Now, the key feature number 4 is blended learning. The blend of face-to-face instruction with online resources empowers students to explore topics at their own pace, offering both structure and freedom. Key feature number 5 is community and relationships. With fewer students, everyone knows everyone. This closeness can translate to a supportive community where students feel seen, heard, and valued. All right, we got 5 more key features of microschools. Key feature number 6 is diverse offerings. There's no one-size-fits-all microschool, okay? Some might focus on project-based learning, others on the arts, outdoor education, or even specific philosophies like Montessori or Waldorf. Key feature number 7 is affordability and accessibility. Some microschools operate with a goal to make education more affordable and accessible, although the financial model can vary widely. And key feature number 8 is parental involvement. It's not uncommon for parents to play a pivotal role in microschools, whether through governance, daily tasks, or even teaching. And key feature number 9 is hybrid models. Some microschools operate on a hybrid model where students might attend in person for part of the week and learn remotely or through projects for the rest. And then our last key feature, number 10, is facilitators or coaches. In a microschool, the role of a teacher might be more like a facilitator, coach, or guide, helping students navigate their learning paths rather than delivering traditional lectures. Now let's talk a little bit about why microschools are gaining popularity. The appeal of microschools lies in their promise to deliver education that's personal, flexible, and aligned with modern-day challenges and opportunities. For students who might feel lost in the shuffle of larger classrooms, or for those with specific learning needs, like my son, microschools can offer a nurturing environment to thrive. The world of education is recognizing that one size doesn't fit all. All students and parents seek more tailored educational experiences, and microschools offer them an attractive alternative. Here's why. Individual needs are addressed. Every child learns differently. Microschools can quickly adapt to the needs of each student, offering a genuinely individualized education. Also, adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, microschools can pivot their curriculum and teaching methods faster than larger institutions. And closeness and safety. For parents concerned about large class sizes, especially in the wake of global events like the COVID-19 pandemic, microschools offer a safer, more controlled environment. And another reason why they are becoming an attractive alternative for parents is passion-driven learning. Microschools often allow students to explore subjects deeply, fostering a love for learning and nurturing passions that might be overlooked in more traditional settings. One thing I want you to keep in the back of your head as you're starting to think about possibly starting a microschool or homeschooling business is that the term microschool is broad, and what one microschool offers might be completely different from another. Parents and guardians interested in this model for their children should research individual schools and understand their specific philosophies, curriculums, and operations. And if you are thinking about starting your own microschool or homeschooling business, I encourage you to do the same research. Look at other microschools or homeschooling businesses that have already started. See what their philosophies are, what their curriculums are, and how they're operating. That can really get your creative juices flowing as you start to plan your own microschool or homeschooling business. So, whether you're a parent considering educational options for your child, an educator looking to innovate, or simply someone curious about the future of learning, the microschool movement is undoubtedly worth watching. Now, there are some questions that I've been getting asked over the past few months ever since I announced in February of 2023 that we will be launching a new microschool. So on our next podcast episode, I'm going to be sharing why I chose to start a microschool over any other schooling option out there. What's our story? How did our microschool come to be? That's what I'm going to be talking about in our next podcast episode, and I'll see you next Thursday. I am so excited because you just finished another episode of the All Things Are Possible Teacher Podcast, Microschool and Homeschooling Business Series. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to support the podcast, please invite others to join this exclusive podcast by going to DesireeMcGee-Greene.com/podcast. You can also post about the podcast on social media or leave a raving review via email. My email address is DesireeGreene@task2success.com. Mark your calendars because every Thursday, a new exclusive episode will be available to help you start planning your dream school or homeschooling business. Together, let's reimagine school and give children an education they love and so deserve. One of the best ways to get fresh, new ideas is by researching other microschools or homeschooling businesses that have already launched. Check out their website. Look at what their vision, mission, and core beliefs are. What curriculums are they using? What is their philosophy of education? How are they impacting the community beyond the four walls of their school? What does a learning schedule look like? What services or options are they providing to families? I invite you to check out our Microschool website anytime to get those creative juices flowing. To see our Kingdom Seed Christian Academy website, please go to kingdomseed.DesireeMcGee-Greene.com. I can't wait to hear all your amazing ideas for your dream school or program. Let's get to know each other more. You can find me chatting all about my Microschool and giving you some more strategies and tips to help you start your own over on Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok at Desiree McGee-Greene. And remember, all things are possible for you and your learners.